The college experience brings with it many new changes for young men and women across the country.
You play piano?
Yeah.
Excellent, I play piano.
Institutions offer their students seemingly endless opportunities, and some find it difficult to find a niche or comfort zone. Hello, my name is Rob Reinheimer, and welcome to my documentary titled Life in College: Assimilation to Societal Norms. Over the course of the film, we'll focus on many issues encountered by students as they make the transition from high school to college. I traveled to the campuses of Hobart and William Smith colleges to get an idea of the transition freshman students face, and was touched by the story of one young man and his struggle to assimilate to the college student ideal. David John Drennan came to Hobart from the great state of Michigan, one of only 2 students in the class of 2007 that could make that claim. David went about meeting his fellow classmates as best he could, but initial interactions were often awkward.
When I first met Dave, we were out in the quad, both freshmen looking for friends, and I was playing frisbee with some other guys, and Dave just kind of butted in and was like, "Yo, can I get in on this?" I was like, "I guess." I didn't really know him. I thought it was kind of weird, honestly. I really didn't want him playing frisbee with me, and but I said yes because I'm a nice guy. And so we played, and it wasn't very good.
An athlete in high school, David joined the crew team as a novice in September of his freshman year. It was here that he was immediately surrounded by a group of freshmen much like himself. This group would eventually turn out to be a circle of some of his closest friends. Crew gave David an outlet and provided structure for his daily life. I sat down with crew assistant coach and residential education's area coordinator Michael Hepp to discuss the effects extracurricular activities can have on students' lives.
I think some students find themselves coming from high school when they're in class from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. and they come to college looking for things to try out. And it's just an opportunity to make friends and to meet new people.
David ended up quitting the crew team at the end of his freshman year. His sophomore year saw great changes. He struggled in his academics. He joined the rugby team and began binge drinking on a consistent basis. Joe Jameson, David's roommate that year, recalls one event where David was perhaps at his worst. I warn you, the following is graphic and uncensored.
One night sophomore year, Dave had been out somewhere in another part of New York having a rugby game, and he thought it would be a good idea on the way home, on the car ride home, to start drinking heavily. So by the time he got back to campus, which was around 5 maybe, he was blackout drunk, pretty drunk, and he decided he needed a shower after his rugby game, so he got his shower things ready, got him out into the hall. So we decided we were going to mess with him because he was really drunk and we weren't. So we just kind of gave him a little push, and he fell pretty hard to the ground, naked, spilling his toiletries, and it was a funny sight to see.
The kids come to campus and they start to form these new friendships and things they might not have done in high school. They begin to do in college just because of the group they're in, and the more freedom they have as a college student.
David's junior year saw a return to normalcy. David returned to the crew team and focused on his academics with a vigor never before seen by his peers. He had a vision. He was planning to transfer to Dartmouth College and pursue his dream of becoming an engineer. The spring of his sophomore year, he heard back from Dartmouth's admissions director. He had been accepted for enrollment in the fall of 2006. David's hard work all that year had paid off. David's college experience was full of highs and lows, the good and the bad, and featured a lot of the uncertainties and insecurities felt by many students during their college years.
I think college really offers a lot of opportunities and freedom for students. You need to really be able to balance your social and academic lives here. I think it's the students who can successfully do that will have the greatest experience.
Yeah, I'm happy he's happy at Dartmouth. I just want him to be happy. I miss him. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss him. A day goes by, but I don't miss him. I don't think about him.